Adam Sparrow, Matthew Allnut, Scott Smith, Springfield, Lane, Harrison, D'Alessandro, Bullock, Peck and Bennett. Watch for the green. We're racing in the TKM Extreme Final. Up to the start, Sparrow gets a good getaway. No problems from Allnut. Springfield trying to come around the outside as they go through Stowe for the first time. Is everybody going to get through? Yes, they do. Through the Willows. Good battle already as the chicane opens up the battle for the drivers in the lower positions. But Sparrow has held his nerve in front of Allnut. Springfield is in third position and the battle is joined as they run through Derricks and up towards Dan Weldon for the first time. It is Sparrow from Allnut, Springfield, Smith, and then in fifth position, that is Spencer Lane. So it's as they were from the start. Springfield having just got past into third position past Scott Smith. That's the only change, but it's not for long. Smith has got through in a third. Gets back past Kai Springfield. So the change doesn't last long very much at all. Back down the main straight into turn one. A very exciting getaway from Adam Sparrow. He will want to add a second Extreme Festival title win to his calendar of trophies. But Springfield and Smith having their great tussle for third position. Still some good runs, though, from Sparrow and Allnut as they run out in front of the field. Fifth position, that is Spencer Lane, doing a good job in front of Harrison and D'Alessandro. Good luck, says Rob Salter to Elio D'Alessandro, and Alessandro is doing a great job at this moment in time. They come through to the hairpin once again. Sparrow, Allnut, Smith, Springfield, Lane. 78 in there is Lee Harrison. Oh, and that's Gareth Haynes. Not again. Gareth Haynes. Oh, that is so unfortunate. 2 races in a row now, Gareth Haynes with trouble. That is just one of the most miserable outcomes. Gareth Haynes deserved so much more than that. But he is out of the race now. And history will forever show that he didn't get to win this magnificent race that he had such a great chance to in the pre-final. Could have been done. There's Springfield into third on the inside of Scott Smith. Gets the position done. Nice bit of racecraft there. As out in front, it is now Sparrow from Allnut, Springfield, Smith, Lane, and D'Alessandro, who's got past and up into 6th place, ahead of Davis, ahead of Lee Harrison, then Saunders, Peck, Shaw, Tozeo, Bullock, Machin, Johnson, Chiddock, Bennett, Flynn, Warner, Williams, Cornell, and Strong. So some good battles all the way through this field. And the racecraft is definitely going to be very up-tempo all the way through the field. But Springfield is trying to get on terms with Allnut. Sparrow hasn't really charged away yet. Timothy Bull writes exactly what I was thinking. Good gosh, Gareth. So sad. Could have been his day. Spencer Lane on the inside. Gets up into 4th place. Now Spencer Lane is the other driver who was on slicks in the pre-final and charged his way through to 5th in the end. He could be on the podium. His strategy in that previous race could well have given him the chance to move forward. Meanwhile, there is a warning flag that goes out for Charlie Flynn. As up the inside, that's Springfield on Allnut for 2nd place. So Springfield gets into P2 past Matthew Allnut. So now we've got a race joy. Now we've got an interesting battle on our hands as onto the TKM straight and up towards Kestrel. It is Sparrow, Springfield, Allnut, Lane, Smith, D'Alessandro. An amazing top 6. Is that going to be a move for Lane? Yes, it is. Spencer Lane into 3rd position. So Spencer Lane is really coming alive in this final. He's got a great chance of this. Allnut's back on the inside. Spencer Lane keeps it traveling around the outside. And Spencer Lane hangs on to P3. Well, great drive from Spencer Lane so far. And he is looking good to get onto the podium in the festival final of TKM Extreme. But has he got a chance to move up towards these guys? Sparrow and Springfield now dueling for the lead. Spencer Lane in 3rd position trying to catch them. You've got to feel for Gareth Haynes because Spencer Lane is now there in 3rd position. And he was the other man, other than Gareth Haynes, to be on slick tyres for the pre-final, worked his way forward, and now he's challenging for 3rd position. Imagine where Gareth Haynes would be now if things hadn't gone wrong in the pre-final as Springfield takes the lead. Kai Springfield gets into the lead at Stowe Corner, past the race leader before that, and the reigning victor in the Senior TKM Extreme in the TKM Festival. That is Adam Sparrow. He won the Elite Final in 2019, don't forget. So now they come through once again, battling for supremacy. Just 3 retirements so far. Well, 4 if you count Will Lakin, who hasn't started for a while. Aaron Laskin, James Mills also didn't start the race. And Gareth Haynes is sadly the sole retirement. Totally undeserved. But down the main straight, Sparrow is taking on race leader Kai Springfield. Will he go for the move? Not yet. Spencer Lane is there in 3rd. Allnut is 4th. Is that D'Alessandro moving forward into 5th position? I think it is, yes. Elio D'Alessandro gets up into 5th place. So good move forward from Elio D'Alessandro. Ben Davis is now in 7th place in front of Scott Smith. Although it was, because Ben Davis has now got up into 7th ahead of Lee Harrison. Jack Saunders, Brad Peck, Alex Tuzeo, and Thomas Shaw. That's the way it lines up at the moment. But Kai Springfield has got a lot of pressure from Adam Sparrow. We're only just approaching the half-distance point in the race now. And this is so tough. Adam Sparrow with another great chance to work his magic on the inside of Kai Springfield. Springfield holds the line in a hairpin. No problems so far. Springfield still holding the nerve here from Adam Sparrow. Spencer Lane and Matthew Allnut giving chase. Elio D'Alessandro is closing in on them in 5th position. Sparrow trying to get a good undercut run as Kai Springfield gets a little bit scraggly out of the chicane at Derricks into Dan Weldon. Adam Sparrow won't be panicking just yet. He knows that there's a bit of a gap between himself and Spencer Lane. So he's just got to focus on getting past the number 7 of Kai Springfield, but he's got to step it up and he's got to be very careful when he makes that overtaking move. They come off the final turn, and D'Alessandro really is catching up to Allnut now into the first corner. No change in the top 5. A couple of drivers still pushing to try and make a move or two into the first corner. A very frustrated battle further back. I think I just saw Charlie Gaillard and Sean Abbott on the main straight having a real dogfight, and Abbott was not happy at all with Charlie Gaillard moving across on him on the main straight as they got to the braking zone. So here is Kai Springfield and Adam Sparrow very close together. Will Sparrow go for the move in the hairpin? Not yet. Still a long way to go. He'd quite like Kai Springfield to do all the work out front and then snatch it from him in the final reckoning. Spencer Lane 3rd. Here's Elio D'Alessandro. He's going to make his bid into 4th position, and he's there. Great run from Elio D'Alessandro with the prancing horse emblazoned on his helmet design. He really is galloping up the order now, and into 4th position goes Elio D'Alessandro. He can now take on Spencer Lane, but Kai Springfield leads the way from Adam Sparrow. So this is not going to be easy for Sparrow to get back into the lead, but conversely, it's also not going to be easy for Kai Springfield to hold him back. So let's see who is going to get the best of it. At the moment, it is still Springfield and Sparrow, 1 and 2. Then it is Spencer Lane ahead of Elio D'Alessandro, Matthew Allnut, Ben Davis, Saunders, Smith, Harrison, Peck, and then it is Alex Tuzeo ahead of Thomas Shaw and Charles Machin. Johnson, Bullock, Cornell, Flynn, Williams, Bennett, Chittock, Abbott, Gaillard, Whitehouse, Strong, Bright, Buckingham, Warner, Lemon and Grogan. And that is all of the field. So they're still battling very hard in here. Adam Sparrow just looking for a way past Kai Springfield. He can't just rush into this. There's still 5.5 minutes to go plus the additional lap. So there's still a lot to do. Meanwhile, Spencer Lane's 3rd position is not looking particularly safe at the moment. Elio D'Alessandro is really hustling him as they come off the turn. We could see a lead change. We could see a 3rd place change. D'Alessandro going for 3rd into the first corner. And D'Alessandro is going to get onto the podium. He does. D'Alessandro now into 3rd place in front of Spencer Lane. And Ben Davis, I think, has gone into 5th position past Matthew Allnut. So Davis is now 5th. Allnut is down to 6th place. But Elio D'Alessandro looking for his best result in Senior TKM Extreme in the 3rd place run for the festival final. Great racing so far from Elio D'Alessandro. Really looking strong here. But Kai Springfield in front of Adam Sparrow. This is going to be a tough race. There's no two ways about that in the closing stages. We've still got 4.5 minutes left of it to play out. And then 3 races to go after this one. Still a lot of drama and a lot of action to unfold here at Kimbolton at the Hunts Kart Racing Club for the Maxxis TKM Festival 2021. And this Extreme Festival final is really giving us plenty of banter. Can Adam Sparrow get back on terms with Kai Springfield and take, if you take away 2020, because obviously we didn't run it in COVID, Can he get there to make it back-to-back victories? He won in 2019. We didn't race last year. Can he get it in 2021? Great job so far, though, from Elio D'Alessandro. He really has stepped up to the plate in this final, as has Spencer Lane. Ben Davis is driving beautifully as well in 5th position. So here's Kai Springfield and Adam Sparrow. Just under 4 minutes left, plus the additional lap. And dare I say it, it looks as though rain is not going to intervene for the remainder of the day. That sky is getting clearer. We only had one fairly heavy rain shower all day, and that only lasted about 4 minutes. Spencer Stevenson writes, how has Elio found so much pace? Good on him. You're absolutely right. It's a very pleasant surprise to see D'Alessandro pushing his way to the podium. Great work from the team in terms of the setup of the kart. He feels absolutely planted to the road. He certainly looks it. But now Adam Sparrow is about to become alive. Here we go. 3 minutes plus the additional lap. And Springfield leads the Extreme Festival final. He must be very happy. Oh, Davis charges through from nowhere. He's got past D'Alessandro and Spencer Lane. So Ben Davis is now looking at 3rd place. Great racing for the 3rd final step of the podium. This is absolutely terrific. So Springfield versus Sparrow. Still going well. There's Davis, D'Alessandro and Lane. 6th place, Allnut. 7th place, Saunders. He's getting close to them now as well. So the racing is really stepping up a notch for 3rd position as Ben Davis snatches his way into 3rd position. Great driving. Now, 2 minutes 20 on the clock and the additional lap. That makes it, in my maths, about 4 to 5 laps. We are not far away, and these are quick laps. Don't forget they're pulling 43.20s at this moment in time, the leaders. So 43.2 is about the average lap time. So a very exciting run. The ideal perfect lap is a 42.84, I should point out. And nobody's quite reached that yet. The fastest lap in the race is a 43.1, I think, is the fastest lap we've had from the races so far. Battling away. Oh, 43.0s. We have had some 43.0s, to be fair. But this is turning into quite a tough one for the number 1. Sparrow trying to come around the outside of Springfield. Springfield edges him in the braking zone for defense. Now we're stepping up. Now we're getting some racing. D'Alessandro's back into 3rd, by the way. D'Alessandro's got back past Ben Davis. And now Springfield is defending. Here we go. Time to grab hold of something, because this is where the race is really going to kick on. Davis is back into 3rd past D'Alessandro. The 3rd place battle kicking off as the race win battle is kicking off. Look behind these guys. Davis is now 3rd again. D'Alessandro 4th. Springfield defending for Sparrow. Holding his line in the final hairpin. Sparrow's going to sprint out of the acceleration. They're going to be side by side. Springfield cuts across. 3 laps to go by my money. And this is going to be such a tough battle as Springfield covers Sparrow in the 1st corner. Up through the willows. Davis is back in 3rd in front of D'Alessandro. Allnut. And down to 7th is Spencer Lane behind Saunders. So Saunders has got through to 6th place. Good run from Jack Saunders to try and get himself into the top 5 here. And he's not far away from that. All he needs to do is pass Matthew Allnut, and he's got there. But Kai Springfield is making his Jade as wide as a Buick at the moment. You can't get through there. You can't go left. You can't go right. Do your worst, Adam Sparrow. I'm ready for you. Sparrow nearly goes right round the outside at Kimbolton hairpin. Springfield forces him to go right round the outside, and he can't make it. Here we go again. Round the outside. Into turn 1, and Sparrow drifts wide. Puts his hand in the air. Goodness me, Sparrow almost ended up in the tyre barrier. What are you playing at? Kai Springfield holds him at bay, and Adam Sparrow's got to try something else. And now Davis and D'Alessandro are right there for the hunt for the victory as well. Time has run out. A lap and a half to go. Down the TKM straight into Kestrel. Springfield, Sparrow, Davis, D'Alessandro, all bets are off now. Davis trying to come around the outside. Sparrow launches to the inside of Kai Springfield. Davis has got a good run. Side by side. Here they come. Last lap for the final. Springfield's there. Round the outside. Sparrow drags him round. And Davis is going to get into the lead. No, he's not. Springfield wants to cover. D'Alessandro goes off. So do Saunders and Sparrow. Allnut and Spencer Lane drift wide. And now the victory is between Kai Springfield and Ben Davis. Disaster for D'Alessandro. He gets going again, but the win is gone. And now it's Kai Springfield versus Ben Davis for the victory. Into Kestrel for the last time. Kai Springfield hanging on to this for dear life. Davis is going to try and out-accelerate him out of Kimbolton, but it's not going to happen. To the line, it's going to be Springfield. Kai Springfield wins the final.